Hello, Olivia here, and this is a continuation of the last augmented reality video that I made about creating an augmented reality app in Unity with Vuforia. So in the last tutorial, what I did was I created a image target inside of Unity, and I made it so that when you hold your phone over that image target, a sphere will appear. And this time what I'm going to do is instead of that random sphere, I'm going to show you how to add something a little more practical that will come up. And in this case, it's going to be a video. So it's a pretty simple process, but there's a couple additional things you need to do. First of all, back on the Vuforia website, there's actually another thing that you need to download. I'm on the Vuforia developer portal here, and you have to go to Downloads and Samples. And from there, you need to go down to Advanced Topics. And you'll notice that one of the things that this includes is video playback. So that's exactly what we're looking for. So you just click Download for Unity. And I've already done that, so I won't do it now, but you'll get a zip file when you do that. And if I pull that up, the file that you actually want is video playback. And if you just open that up in Unity, then it will import that into your library. And so I've already done that, and you can see that there's a couple additional folders that have been added to assets inside of Unity. There's Vuforia Video, and there's also some additional things in streaming assets. So this Vuforia sizzle reel is a default video that Vuforia includes that you can kind of play around with. But this streaming assets folder is where you will import your own video. And I've already actually done this. Stop motion is my video that I imported. To import it, you just right click and say import new asset. And then you can find that video on your computer. Also, under textures, you'll notice that there's an image, a still image called Vuforia Sizzle Reel. And what this actually is this is going to be the still image that shows up when your video is not playing. So if you'd like, you can do the same process, right-click, import new asset, and import your own image that you would like if you don't want to use the default. So from there, we're all set up. So all we need to do is go to Vuforia Video, Prefabs, and there's this video object, which I'm just going to drag to my image target, so it'll become a child of that video image target. And then I'm going to actually delete the sphere that I had before because I don't really need that anymore. And you can see, if I zoom in a bit, that a video player has actually been added. And the image target is kind of messing with it, so I'm going to see if I can just raise it up a bit. There we go, that looks a lot better. So inside of that video, in the inspector, there's just a couple things that we need to do. First of all, perhaps most importantly, we actually need to link it to a video that's going to play. So if I go to streaming assets, that's my movie, stopmotion.mov, and I actually just need to type that into the path right there. So that will link it to the video. As far as the keyframe texture, that's that still image that will show up when it's not playing. So I'm just going to use the default for now, but as I mentioned before, you can use your own, any image that you want. You can see that that is showing up now. And I like to click autoplay so it plays as soon as you roll over the target, but you can make your own decision about that. And from there, that is actually the whole process. It is a pretty simple process once you have the initial Vuforia setup worked out. So from there, I'm going to just test it and make sure that it works, which is always a good thing to do. And so once again, I'm going to bring up the image target on my phone, but I'm not actually testing it on my phone yet. I'm just going to test it on my computer. And if you had the image target printed out, it would work exactly the same way. So I'm going to press test. And then if I bring my image target, there we go, the video appears. And you might notice that it's not actually playing. That's a just a characteristic of Vuforia and Unity at the moment, is that it won't actually play the videos when you're testing it on your computer. But as soon as you get it on a phone, the video will actually play. And from here, this app is actually 100% ready to be moved to a phone. All you would need to do is go into build settings, and then you can change your platform. And at that point, you could build and run on an Android phone or iOS if you're an iOS developer. And this is a completely functional mobile app using augmented reality. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that it was helpful.